Hello everybody. Ayan, nice meeting you again. Ayan, today. And welcome to my channel. Hello. A best day to each and every one of you again. Ayan, so and the first vlogs that I had before ay marami na yon. We have discussed and we have taken already some lessons in English. And now I think before proceeding to another topics, I think it's better for us to have a review. And what I gonna have my review today is about of course the topics, as I said, the topics that we have taken in the past about the origin, about the 8 parts of speech, what do we mean by speech, and then its kinds. Ayan. We will be touching also again about the plural and singular forms of nouns, the genders of nouns, and many more. Ayan, it's about the verbs, no? So are you ready? Alright, so before we proceed, if you are a new viewer in my channel, please subscribe. Ayan, and hit the notification bell para updated ka sa aking channel. Ayan, so again, so siguro tuloy na tayo. Ayan. So in our first vlog, yung kauna-unahan kong vlog, ay sinabi ko doon na the English has originated, no? Yung English language has originated in England, no? Ayan, so, pero dahil malalim at sobrang mahirap siya bigkasin, mahirap siya maunawaan agad, no? Parang Filipino, mayroon din tayong mga malalalim na English, salita sa wikang Filipino. So, anong nangyari? Doon lang siya nag-originate. Pero in the Philippines, what we are using is the American English. You know why? Because mas madali siya, madali siyang gamitin, madaling bigkasin. And including the accent ay talaga namang mahusay at maganda. Ayan. So, ayan siya. That is the reason behind kung bakit American English ang ating ginagamit sa Pinas. Okay? Okay. So, nung araw, no, ano ko lang, since we are talking about language, no, before, ang history, wala pa naman talagang, or wika or salita, no. People are, engaging and interacting with each other by means of their emotions and their body movements, no. In fact, they are writing their sentences or their messages by means sa sand, sa mga leaves, mga ganyan, the track of the trees. Kaya diyan nang galing yung salitang paper, no? Yung paper ay diyan galing sa isang puno na ang pangalan ay papyrus. Ayan, okay? So diyan po nagsimula ang salitang paper. Sinite ko lang siya para at least kasi we are talking about language, no? Sama siya sa origin of the language. Now, ano ba? What are the 8 parts of speech ba? Actually, yun nga, yung speech, kagaya ng sinasabi ko sa inyo, sa history noon, wala pa namang speech, no? Wala pa wala pa talagang proper language, And now, yung meaning na speech ay dalawa yan, no? There are 2 speech. Yung una, yung speech na tinatawag nating formal speech, and then the informal speech. Ayun, yung formal speech, syempre, ito yung mga may sukat. May sukat yung sasabihin, may sukat yung naka-prepare yung venue, ayan, may proper audience, mga ganyan. So that is a formal speech. So informal ay ito yung usual conversations, mga ganyan. Okay? So, ano nga ba? What are the 8 parts of speech? So, the 8 parts of speech are the following. We have the noun. Ayan, the noun. Ayan, tayo tatalakay din sa noun, no? The pronoun, the verb, adverb, adjectives, conjunctions, prepositions, and the interjections. Ayan, baka nakalimutan niyo yan. That's the very reason why we are having this review. Ayan. So, mahalaga na ma-review tayo bago tayo mag-proceed into another topics, no? Okay, so kayo ba naman may natutunan doon? Sana, no? Sana ay makipag-interact kayo sa akin by chatting, no? In the chat box. kung ano yung nauunawaan ninyo. Marami, may mga nagko-comments naman, may nagpapasalamat. Salamat nga pala doon sa mga nagko-comments, no? Nagpapasalamat sa ating channel, sa aking mga naituturo. May natututunan daw sila. Especially yung mga students ko talaga. They are my subscribers. So, salamat sa inyo, and I hope you are going to share to have likes and share my channel para na sa ganun maabot din natin yung iba, no? Makakatuwa kasi yung iba nagko-complain ganun bla bla bla, bakit daw tinatagalog ko yung mga other terminology in English. Syempre kaya ko nga ito ginawa kasi nga para mas madali maintindihan, and that is hindi na bawal sa education. In fact, we have the so-called tinatawag nating tawag dito yung dalawahang salita. May tawag dun sa pag-aaral. Bilingual, bilingual. Hindi siya pwedeng puro lang English. Hindi kagaya before na talagang pag English, English ka talaga, no? Ngayon, lalo't vlog naman ito. Mas para kasi sa akin, prefer ko yung i-translate sa Filipino yung mga English words or lessons para na sa ganun mas madaling maintindihan, lalo na I'm teaching the beginners, no? Hindi naman para doon sa magagaling na o mga may alam na sa English, okay? So my YouTube is new, and ang mga tinuturoan ko, ang intention muna nito ay pang mga beginners. Ayan. So yun ang reason. So let's proceed, no? Nabanggit ko na yung 8 parts of speech. Now the next is yung tinatawag nating kinds of nouns, no? Review lang naman to, no? By the way, what is noun, by the way? Noun is the name of person, places, things, and animals. So tandaan po yun, ha? Huwag magkakamali. Noun is the name of person, places, things, and animals. Ayan. So ibig sabihin, pagka proper noun ang sinasabi mo, kailangan nakakapitalize yan. Pagka mga common nouns naman yan, yung first word yung first letter and then pagka common noun yan, pwedeng small letter na. So for example, halimbawa, the place, let's talk about place. Halimbawa, Manila. So, hindi mo pwedeng small letter M. Kailangan yung capital M kasi may specific name of place yun. Sa tao, ganun din. Bawa Juan, capital J-U-A-N. Ganun dapat. Okay? So, alright. So, what are the kinds of nouns? We have the proper nouns, common noun, collective noun, abstract, concrete, and mass nouns. Alright. So, isa-isahin ko pa ba to? May turo ko na to sa inyo, and I hope alam niyo na ito, no? So, proper noun, yung nga sinasabi ko kanina pa, kapag proper noun ang sinasabi mo, you should capitalize the first letter of your word. Pagka common noun, no need. Pwede siyang small letter. Then next is we have this common noun. So, yun nga, sabi ko na pala yung common noun. So, common noun kasi, example, no? Nauna example. So, common noun kasi yung Tagalog is pangkalahatan siya, no? So, kaya hindi siya tunay, hindi siya specific noun of a person, places, things, and animals. So kaya pwede siyang small letter. So ano ba yung mga examples niyan? Halimbawa, engineer, mga ganyan. Nurse, ganyan. So hindi siya specific name of a person. Okay, next is we have the collective. When you say collective noun, ibig sabihin it pertains to the group, no? So, ano ba mga example nito? So, halimbawa, herd of cattle, skull of fish, mga ganyan, bouquet of flowers. So, marami yan. Collective nouns ang tawag doon. Okay? So, usually, mga collective nouns ay sometimes mayroon may rules. So, siguro madali naman yan. Google nyo na lang yung mga rules about collective nouns paggamit. Kasi, it sometimes it depends to the speaker sometimes yung thought kung paanong what verb he or she is going to use. Ayan, ganyan. So, mayroong ganun halimbawa, for example, I give example. Halimbawa, the team is inside the room. Ibig sabihin nun, yung nagsasalita ay the team is the team, ibig sabihin he is referring to the team as a whole, no? As one. Pero kung sinabi niya the team are inside the room, ibig sabihin, pero ang team ba, man? So, di ba, ayun, mayroong example talaga na specific. So, mga ganyan, no? So, there are, English talaga ay complicated sometimes. Okay? So, let's have this one. We have this, tinatawag nating abstract noun. So, when you say abstract noun, these are the nouns na tinatawag natin touches the feelings, no, mga intangible things, so the feelings and emotions. So ano ba yung mga abstract noun natin ng mga examples? Halimbawa yung love, yung care, yung mga love, ano pa ba, anger, mga ganyan, loneliness, sadness, ganyan. So mga nouns siya referring to feelings and emotions. How about concrete nouns? So, when you say concrete nouns, it refers to, ginagamitin natin siya dyan ng, what they call this, ng mga five senses natin. What are the five senses? Touches or touch, ear, hearing, smell, yung mga ganyan, no? So, marami pa sila, taste. Ayan. So, yun yung, halimbawa, I'll give you example, yung thunder, what, noun yun, no? Anong ginagamit natin? What sense do we use in that? So, siyempre, we are using the sounds, no? The ear, ang ating tenga, no? So, how about a lightning? What do we use? What particular sense do we use in that? Siyempre, we are using our eyes, no? Lightning, sense of sight. Okay? So, next is the adjective, no, wait, the mass noun. So when you say the mass noun, it pertains to the nouns that are not countable, no? That cannot be counted. So what are the examples of that? So yung examples niyan ay like, say for example, yung mga vinegar, mga ganyan, water, mga ganyan. So those are the examples of mass nouns, mga hindi nabibilang, mga nouns that cannot be counted. Pero yung count noun, syempre, magyan pa lang from the word pa lang count. These are the nouns that can be counted, no? So, ano ba yung mga examples? Usually, mga common nouns hindi niya halos yung mga bags, chairs, mga ganyan, cup, mga bottles, mga ganyan, what else? Mga pillows, mga ganyan, tables, mga ganyan. So, those are the examples of count nouns, no? But by the way, guys, noun can be, akala ng iba, yung verb lang ang nagagamit as verb. No, guys, no? Remember this, nouns can be used as verb. Okay? Ano kaya example nun, Sir Bonnie? So, the example of that is, halimbawa, yung water, that is noun, no? I'll use that in a sentence. Halimbawa, Mario watered the plants early this morning. So water the plants. Ginamit niya yung water as verb. Okay, hindi as noun. So, yun naman kasi yung nasa rules. Ang mga nouns ay pwede talaga siyang gamitin as verb. Okay, so huwag yung kalimutan ha. Tips yun ha. Kaya iba nalilito sa English eh. Then another is, we have these plural and singular forms of nouns. So, napakarami naman ito. Sa totoo lang, napakarami yan. Natalakay na natin ito sa mga unang videos, no? So, siguro, balikan nyo na lang mga videos na yun na napag-aralan natin itong mga plural and singular forms of nouns. Halimbawa, yung mga regular, magtatapos sa Y, mga ganyan, magiging boy, magiging boys, magtatapos sa Z, ZH, mga ganyan, churches, mga ganyan. So, may mga rules dyan, no? Para maging, makuha mo yung tamang plural forms of singular nouns. Okay? So, but, guys, there are, parang mahirap. Sabi nila, there are regular and irregular forms of nouns para sila maging plural. So, ano kaya yun, no? So, ano na mga examples na parang sabi ng mga students ko, nahirapan daw sila. Yung kasi usually mga Latin words, adapted by the English language, yun yung mga medyo parang nahirapan yung mga students. Ano mga examples nun? Halimbawa, yung alumnus. Ang plural niyan ay alumni, no? Yung crisis, ang plural niyan ay crisis, no? Yung data, plural yan. Ang singular niyan ay datum. Ayun mga ganon. So doon sila nahihirapan. Mahirap nilang maintindihan kung ano ba talaga yung yung plural. Akala nila singular. There are also words that are really misleading, mga nouns, no? Na halimbawa, gaya ng measles. Akala nila plural yun, pero singular yun. What else? Mumps, no? Philippines, Netherlands, mga ganyan. Lahat yan may mga S talaga siya. So these are the nouns kagaya, lalo na yung news, no? Pag inalis mo yung S sa news, magiging new yan. Hindi na siya news. So, wag malilito. So, kaya kailangan mahalaga talaga if you love English, you really have to read articles about English for you to be updated, no? Maging updated ka sa grammar, no? Sa pagbubuo ng English ng mga sentences, I mean. Lalo na sa grammar. So, sabi nila mahirap daw ang English. No, there is no hard. No, there is no, it's not really hard if you are really working for it. Ako yun ang aking naiisip, no? Kasi even me before, may nahirapan din. Pero, when I love the English language, I learned how to use it, no? And I have the knowledge in English because of my perseverance, no? Of learning it. Okay, so ganun din kayo. Kaya niyo yan, no? If you really persevere yourself of learning of something, and you can have it. Alright, so next is we have the genders of nouns, no? When you say genders of nouns, yung mga kasarian, no? Okay, so apat lang yon. We have the masculine, the feminine, the neuter, and the common, no? So when you say masculine, siyempre it refers to the male sex, no? May example, no? Mga father, brother, mga ganyan, son. Those are the examples of masculine gender. How about feminine gender? So when you see feminine gender, it refers to female sex. Like say for example, mother, sister, ganyan, nuns. Yeah. So those are the example, no? Grand sisters. Yeah. So marami yan examples. So what about the neuter gender? So when you say neuter gender, ito yung mga walang kasarian na mga bagay. It refers sa mga bagay-bagay lang. Bawat teacher, ganyan, mugs, mga ganyan. So, mga walang nouns that have no genders. When you say common gender, ito pa rin naman yung sinasabi natin kanina pa. Yung mga pangkalahatan. O, halimbawa, ano example nun? Ito yung mga tao na pangkalahatan ng tao, may gender pa rin. Hindi mo nga lang alam kung babae o lalaki. Halimbawa, nurse, teacher. Pag sinabi bang teacher, automatic babae. So, there are so many teachers like me na mga lalaki. So, mayroon na pag sinabi bang doctor, pwede ba sabihin na lalaki lang yun? There are many doctors that are women. So, yung ganun. So, mga mga katawagan o mga nouns na you cannot easily detect kung ano yung kasarian. Maliban kung malalaman mo yung pangalan niya, mamimit mo siya, yung ganyan. Pero kung ang minention lang is ganon, pangkalahatan, hindi mo. The doctor of this hospital has operated this woman successfully, mga ganyan. So, sino yon? There is question, no? Kasi nga, hindi naman nilagay ang pangalan. Pero you know that there is, may kasarian siya kasi nga, doctor tao yun tinutukoy. No, wala naman doktor na hayop, no? Alright. So, next is this one. We have these kinds of, kasi again, sa ating past vlog ko, sa past lessons that we have taken already, nagtapos ako doon sa tenses of verb, sa 12 tenses of verb. So this time, I'm gonna share you continuously about the kinds of pronouns. So sa kinds of pronouns natin, may marami tayong kinds of pronouns. Halimbawa, kagaya nitong personal pronoun, ayan, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and the number pronoun. Yan lang muna yung sisip. Pero marami pang dyan, bukod dyan. Okay, so when you say personal pronoun, meron yan tatlo, no? Meron yan tatlong, may tawag dun, person, no? It contains 3 person. Ano yung may tinatawag tayong first person, second person, and the third person. Siyempre, pagka first person, the one talking, kagaya ko. Usually, mga example nun is I, we, mga ganyan. So, yung mga example ng first person. Pag sinawag na second person, is siyempre yung word na, yung pronoun na you. No? Yung you. So, yun yung example niyan. Then, the third person is yung they, mga ganyan. So, yun yung mga persons in the personal pronoun. Now, when you say, by the way, ano nga pala ang meaning? Nag-jump in na ako, ano? I forgot to say the meaning, sorry. So, when you say pronoun, it takes the place of a noun. No? Yan kasi ang pumapangalawa sa 8 parts of speech. Noun muna, and then the second one is pronoun. So, when you say pronoun, it takes the place of a noun. So, ano ba example nito? Ano bang takes of the place of the noun, sir? So, halimbawa, instead of saying Vincent, so, Vincent, ano ba yung Vincent? Pangalan ng lalaki, di ba? It's a male name. So, pwede mo sabihin na he. Bawa, ang sentence is like this. Vincent goes to the farm right now. So, pwede mo siyang palitan ng he goes to the farm right now. Okay? So, kasi nga, Vincent is lalaki. Kaya he. Pag babae naman, of course, she. No? Pag marami sila, syempre they. Ayan. So, yun yung meaning ng pronoun. Yan, it takes the place of a noun. Kung pag hayop, no, ang pronoun ng hayop ay it, ha? Hindi ko pwede mo gagawin tao yun. Minsan, yung iba ginagawang pang tao yung ginagamit, no? Yung they ang ginagamit nila pag marami, no? Hindi ako. Minsan, he, hello. It ang pronoun ng, ng hayop. Halimbawa, sasabihin mo, the cat runs so fast. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, kasi alam mo, lalaki yung pusa, yung cat. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na he runs so fast. Hindi yung tao, hello. So, sabihin mo, it runs so fast. Okay? So, yun ha. Huwag magkakamali ha. Marami kayong natututunan, no? Kaya malaking tulong talaga itong YouTube sa mga learners na. Lalo na sa learners ko, no? Thank you so much, learners, for watching. I hope that you are sharing my videos to all para, again, maabot din natin sila. And then the next one is demonstrative pronoun. When you say demonstrative pronoun, siyempre kaya nga from the word pa lang demonstrative, no? It demonstrates. Ibig sabihin, it points out. Nagtuturo. So, ano ang mga example nito? So, mga example ng demonstrative pronouns are the following. So, halimbawa, yung this, ayan, those, that, mga ganyan. Mga it points out. Pag sinabi mong this, ibig sabihin, hawak mo yan dapat. Pag those, marami yon, so medyo malayo. Pag there, so siyempre far sa iyo yun, malayo, no? Diba? So again, ang pagkakaiba ng this at saka this, malaki yun, yung THI at saka THE. No, ang this is singular yan. Pag ginamit mo as subject of the sentence, yung this ay plural po yan. When you use that as subject of the sentence. Okay? So, marami silang natututunan. O, diba? Nakalimot na yung iba. Again, subscribe na and share my channel to all. Pa-subscribing din sila para na sa ganun updated sila sa mga ganitong English rules, no? Ating nire-review lagi. The next is, we have this one. We have this interrogative pronoun. So, when you say interrogative pronoun, it asks questions, no? Kaya nga interrogative. No, di ba? Pagka may ini-interrogate, no? Kaya tinatanong, kaya nga interrogation. No? Pag nai-initiate na, you are interrogating me. Are you a legal officer? Mga ganyan. No, so, interrogating, meaning to say, ask questions. No? So, ano ba mga questions natin? So, usually, these are the WH questions. Yung who, where, when, what, why, and how. So, yun lang naman. So, hindi ko na isa-isahin kasi nga naman natalakay na natin yan. What is your father? Who is your crush? What is your name? When will be the date of this affair? How did you do that? Mga ganyan. So, those are interrogative pronouns. Pag ginamit mo siya, no? As introductory word of your sentence. The next is we have the reflexive. What are the reflexive pronouns? These are the myself, themselves. Parang umiikot lang, no? So, okay. So, ang ibig sabihin. So, those are reflexive. Pag tinawag na reflexive, yun nga. Yung herself, himself, themselves. And paano ba gamitin niya sa pangungusap? Dapat alam mo na yan. Nalalakay na natin yan, no, guys? Alright. So, example, halimbawa, the man they repaired the parang pangit. They have a motivated feelings about themselves, no? Pwede yun. They have a motivated feelings about themselves. So, pwede yun. I use the word themselves. So, what else? Marami yan, no? Kaya na lang gumamit. Okay. So, next is, we have this one. We have the number, no? Sa paggamit itong number pronouns, you have to be very careful, no? Halimbawa, yung first, second, third, fourth, yung mga ganyan, yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When used as subject of the sentence, siyempre, may rules tayo dyan, no? Hindi mo yan pwedeng gamitan ng plural. Yung iba kasi misinterpreted yan. Halimbawa, 39th floor. Akala niya yung 39 dahil 39 ay plural na ang gagamitin niya. 39th floor are on that are being used, no? Mali yun, no? That's wrong. Ibig sabihin kasi, you are referring at the 39th floor only, no? That floor specifically. So, singular dapat yun. 39th floor is under renovation. Is ang gagamitin mo. Okay? Ganun din sa first, second, third, fourth. Ganyan. Saka 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ganyan. Puro is ang gamit po dyan. When you are using that as subject of the sentence. Alright? So, yan. Attach na natin yung sa una. Yun nga. Yung origin. Yung speech. Nabanggit ko rin pero hindi pa ito tapos, no? Napakahaba ng 8 parts. Actually, nasa tenses of verbs pa lang tayo in the past na nag-stop ako. Then, we took up also the kinds of nouns, the plural and singular forms of nouns, the genders of nouns, and the kinds of pronouns. Ayan. So, let's proceed to the verbs. What do you mean by verb again? So, when you say verb, it is an action word. So, any word that has action is called verb. Okay? So, meron siyang dalawang uri ng verb. Meron tayong regular verb and irregular verb. When you say regular verb, these are the verbs that ends with, we used to add E or ED to form their past tense. So, ano ba may example niyan? Halimbawa, visited, ganyan. What else? Demonstrate, demonstrated, mga ganyan. Generated, mga ganyan. So, those are the examples of regular. Pag tinawag na irregular verbs, ito yung mga nagpapalit-palit ng meanings and spellings. No? It changes your spellings and meanings. So, ano example nito? Halimbawa, yung write, wrote, written. Speak, spoke, spoken. Sing, sang, sang. Yung mga ganyan. Yung kabisahin nila. Alam niyo, napakasarap niya na pag kinabisahin niyo. Nung high school ako, I tried to memorize that. Kaya marami tayong alam sa ganyan. So, kayo din, gawin niyo yun. Kasi alam niyo, malaking tulong niyo sa inyo. You will find hard talaga in speaking English if you don't know those verbs, mga regular and irregular verbs. Napaka-importante na memorize mo yan because yan ang magiging weapon mo when you are talking. Okay? So, that's another tips, ha? Ayan. So, subscribe na. Ayan. Huwag na mag-alanlangan. Marami ka naman natutunan, di ba? Okay. So, the next is, we have this. So, yun na. 2 kinds of verbs yun, ha? So, yung again, yung nag-last tayo ng ating ng vlog ko, doon nga sa tenses of verbs. Now, again, before I proceed to tenses of verbs, again, if you have questions, please write down below in the comment box so that I can answer you. Okay? So, next is, dito nga tayo sa ating last lesson na kung saan ako dito nagtapos nung ako sa mga last vlog ko. No? By the way nga pala, matagal ako bago nag-vlog ulit. Pasensya na nag-send ako ng mga another videos. Kasi nga, I've been busy so far in the past months. Kaya yung nangyari. I'm so sorry. So, I hope na you have regained your trust and sana, yun nga, marami naman kayo natututunan. Likes and share nyo po and subscribe sa aking channel na ito. Okay? So, kasi nga, marami naman kayo matututunan dito. At marami akong i-feature, no? Hindi lang English. More about teachings talaga, the all subjects ko. Abangan niyo po yung mga videos ko na parati po ako mag-upload na ngayon. Ayan, sisipagin na po ako ulit. Ayan, promise yan. So, mag-aya kayo ng inyong mga kasamahan, mga friends, kamag-anak. Lalo na ngayon online, no? Nako, hindi niyo na kailangan ng tutor, makinig na lang kayo sa akin. And you will learn. Yan. Kasi ito pang beginners itong aking mga itinuturo. Kaya napakadali. Tapos tinatagalog ko pa. Okay? So the next one, kung saan dito tayo nga nagtapos, ay yung tenses of verbs. Ano ba yung tense? No? Mga tenses of verbs. Again, sinabi na natin ang meaning ng verbs. No? Marami yan. Yung mga tenses of verbs, we have 12 tenses of verbs. At iyan ay ating naipaliwanag na. Natapos na yan. Ano-ano ba yung mga tenses of verbs? We have the present tense, past tense, future tense, present perfect tense, past perfect tense, future perfect tense, present perfect progressive tense, past perfect progressive tense, future perfect progressive tense, and the last one ay in 3. The last 3 tenses ay yung tinatawag natin present progressive, past progressive, and the future progressive tense. So again, bago ko tapusin ang aking pagtuturo ngayon online, ay nais ko sa inyong ipaalala na yung iba na may mislead. Akala nila yung present tense at saka yung present progressive ay magkatulad lang. Akala nila yun yung present tense. No, hindi po yun ha. Pagka hininga ko kasi sila ng examples, kadalasan sabihin ko, okay, give me an example of the present tense. Ay bibigay, my mother is washing. Oh my God. That is present progressive. No? Iba ang present tense. So when you say present tense, ano siya? It is, yung ginagamitan siya ng S and base form of the verb. Ayan, pag singular ang subject mo, pero exempted ang I at saka you. Halimbawa, pag I ang ay tuloy, pag singular ang subject mo, halimbawa he, kailangan may S, no? May S ang yung verb. Let's say for example, he walks slowly, no? She walks slowly. She sings so fast. So maganda yung gano'n na alam mo ang rules, no? Lalagyan mo ng S yung verb, hindi siya plural. We're talking about the S form and the base form of the verb under the present tense. So next, halimbawa pagka plural naman, walang S ang verb mo. Ganun talaga ang rules. And dyan sila nalilito. Akala nila yung may S at saka R, akala nila yun ang present tense. No, present progressive po yun. So halimbawa, halimbawa ay ano ba example natin na may plural na verb. Halimbawa, the students play the guitar. Di po pwedeng plays the guitar kasi nga the students plural ang subject. Okay? So, halimbawa, the boys sing. Dapat, hindi po pwedeng sings ha. The boys sing very well. So, yung mga examples natin dyan sa present tense. And then yan, yung sinabi ko kanina na may S and R, ay ano po yun ha, present progressive yun ha. Halimbawa, my mother is washing, o kaya my friends are talking right now. Ano yun, present progressive yun, hindi yung present tense ha. Alright, so marami sila natutunan. That's the review, and I hope yung 11 tenses of verb, ay 12 tenses, no? Sabihin ko na nga rin before we end. The 12 tenses of verbs, sabi ko na nga pala, makakalimutin na ako, no? So I hope you can adjust the video again and hear it again, review again the 12 tenses of verbs. Alright, so at dyan po nagtatapos muna ang ating pagtuturo ko ngayon. I hope may natutunan kayo. At yun nga, like, subscribe, and share my channel sa iba. Para nang sa ganun ay maabot din natin sila. And I hope may natutunan kayo sa araw na ito sa aking pagtuturo. Abangan niyo yung mga susunod kong teachings about English and other subjects. No, bye-bye!